Facebook, here we go. How everybody doing out there? Yeah, just trying to get to it, man. Time to finally me cut my music down over here, my little soft music. How everybody doing out there? How they day going? How the week been? All of that. I wanted to go live and kind of talk, share a few little things, talk about business. You know, uh, let's get right into it. Like this freestyle, and I want to talk about business. Just some of the stuff I know, and I want to see what others know and what others can do. Feel free if you want to comment. This is how that works. So the comment will allow you to do that. You have to, I guess, activate StreamYard some kind of way, post your comments up here. Because my question is business. What type of business is going to be successful in a time like now? What can we be investing in? What can we be doing? What's a good idea? What are the opportunities and what exists? What can I do from home? Because home-based business is it been something I love doing. I love working from home. Home was just comfortable. I like going to the office too, but home-based business is phenomenal. Now we need to think about that now, because a lot of people don't even want to go outside. Like they scared to go outside. Like, man, I ain't messing with that, and I don't blame them. It's different out here. So what kind of business right now can we do? Like, what's a good business? Y'all can feel free to share your ideas, and I'm gonna give you mine and just talk about what I think, is very beneficial for people, whatever it is that they can do. And a lot of people ask me before I get into business, a lot of people ask me, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to start. Like, say the people that never had a business, never been an entrepreneur in their life, some of the questions is, what do I do? Where do I start? My response be, what do you like doing? What's your passion? Because you wanna do something that you love doing, because if you love doing it, you ain't gonna do it for the money. You're gonna do it out of love. So, whatever it is that you like doing, do it. That could be your bit. Turn into a business. You like talking to people, start talking to people. You like sewing, start sewing. You like drawing, sell them some art. It's a lot of different things you can do, and come up with some ideologies to make yourself and your family successful. So now let's go dig right into it. What kind of businesses I think would be successful in a time like now? And what can you be doing? First of all, anybody seen the stock market? Like, I know a lot of people probably not paying attention, don't know about, but the stock market is phenomenal. I love trading stocks. I've been penny stocking, OTCBB, Wall Street, IMDb, the Wall Street Journal, different type of, magazines. Back in the day, I used to get my hands on the newspapers. I used to read them. Now you can do everything online. It's real easy. You can just pull up the app, the Wall Street Journal app, see what's going on, learn how to trade, whether it's futures, commodities, penny stocks, OTCBB, trading Forex. That's another huge. Forex market is huge. Cryptocurrency. Like we started messing around with cryptocurrency when it first came out. It was beneficial. It made a little bit of money, but then after a while, when it stopped making money, a lot of people lost interest. That tends to happen with a lot of people on a lot of things. But it's starting to pick back up, and the way things are going, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, them going to be some phenomenal tools and investments that you should have. Definitely get into gold. You remember the commercials back in the day, they were selling gold, shops was popping up. We buy your gold. Yeah, they was buying all your gold for this very reason. They finna start backing the money back with gold, because the money ain't really the money. So if you got some money, you better start spending it. Don't sit on that money. Start spending it. They're giving away a whole lot of money, putting a whole lot of money out here. Start investing your money. So your money is a business right there. You taking your money and investing your money in other things is a business in itself. And how you get money is by fixing your credit. And how you get the money is by using the credit, or by taking the credit and converting that into money. So, those are all investments. Like I say, stock is good. Forex is huge. Forex is a $5 trillion, $7 trillion a day industry. So that's how much money is going in and out that market alone. So when you look at the market and say Wall Street, which New York market, compared to Forex, it's like, a sumo wrestler being compared to a baby. That's how big it is. It's enormous over that market. So those are things that a lot of people can get involved in and start trading. Mining the Bitcoin is another business. You know, if you don't know what mining is, mining Bitcoin or equipments and machines, it's all technology. You can use that and you can make Bitcoins, not only Bitcoins, you can make other coins. You can make Litecoin, the Ripple coin. You can make your own coin. You know, just you got to do your research. But let's talk about stuff that's a little bit, you know, on the level people can understand too. Some people probably don't get off into the trading and the technology stuff, but that's a good world. You know, starting yourself a consulting company, credit repair company, that's good. But keep in mind, credit repair a lot of work. A lot of people think it's easy. You know, you got to deal with a lot of people, a lot of their mindset, their problems, help solutions, whatever it may be. It's a business, and you got to be involved. You know, that's a good business. Selling things, you know, setting up a company online and selling products. Like I know a lot of entrepreneurs that are coming successful from selling products online, putting together a nice site, you know, making it presentable and professional, stuff that people would like, making sure your e-commerce is in place so people can order. You know, don't give them no problem when they're trying to, you know, buy products from you. It should be a simple and smooth process. So setting up a shop and selling things, e-commerce store, that's phenomenal. You know, nowadays, all the clothing stores are closing down. You could be producing your own clothes, you know, make your own clothes. People wear that. You know, I see a lot of guys and artists and younger people that's doing things that I was doing in the past. And now it's nice. I like it, you know, because it's something to be proud of. And I got a question here and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But it reminds me of the things that I was doing when I was young. So still young, you know, and it's nice because now they got the different opportunities that we didn't have. Social media is huge, like what I'm doing right now. This technology and using these platforms and stuff is phenomenal. So you can get you a business and go live with it. Start showing people like, hey, I got these shirts, I got these cupcakes, you know, whatever it may be. You might got, you know, your own kind of oranges, you know, that whatever, you know, you can, it's a lot of things that can be done. You can make them masks. People making them masks and put together a site, e-commerce store. Oh yeah. So whenever things are happening on one side, other things are happening on the other side, like a seesaw, you know, so it becomes balanced. I'm gonna get a question real quick in here. So do you think it's time to invest in stock? Absolutely. See, what they don't teach you about stock is they expect you to go buy a stock and wait for it to go up. That ain't how you trade. You can bet a stock go down, up, left, right, north, south, east, west. It depends on how you feel and what your knowledge is. So you're right. We definitely, I got a group, a trading group out of Phoenix, Arizona, some good friends of mine, some guys here, and we trade, and it's fun. It's exciting to figure out what's going to happen. And the good thing is to be right about it and make money. That's intriguing. So absolutely, it's a very good time to invest in stocks. You know, some of the stocks that's going to start taking off is some of these stock companies that's getting away from meat. I was looking at a company today. I forgot the name of it, but it's Beyond Meat. That's the name. So, you know, because people tired of eating meat, it's making them sick. You got all these diseases in there. They say the COVID came from that, whatever. But all of that, you know, so definitely stocks is definitely good. Get into some penny stocks. You can get stocks that's, you know, 1 cent a share. So that mean that $100 you was blowing, right? You kicking it for this $100. You finna go out here and blow $100 on some food, some shrimp and stuff you can make at home for $10, you know, so go buy a stock, a penny a share. You can get 10,000 shares for that $100. So what if you was going to blow it anyway? Like you don't even got to do the research. Just buy the stock and let it sit. Turn around, that penny stock went to 3 pennies. That's $300. So every time that penny stock double, your money double. So a penny stock can go from 1 cent to $1. Now that $100 turned to 10 grand. You heard of Thermotech Technology or Hooked on Phonics? That's one. Hooked on Phonics, which is a lot of people hooked and aware of. That company was a penny stock. So you can definitely make money off stocks. There's so many different options. My girlfriend Croquet. Yeah, crochet. That's funny. I actually experienced that and tried it years ago. I was somewhere where I had a lot of time on my hand and I learned. So crochet, that's phenomenal. You can use that too. When people, I had a buddy that was crocheting, they was selling the scarves and the hats. You know, you can crochet your scarf, crochet a little hat, sell it as a set. Oh, definitely. I'm familiar with crocheting. I get that. I told her I do Power B for her. Okay. Well, do you need a broker? You can use a broker, but I mean, think about it. Man, learn yourself. Nowadays, these technology you don't need a broker. That's the reason why people losing money because they putting it in somebody else's hands. No, put it in your own hands. You can use a platform. There are different trading platforms that are considered your brokers, but you can use them, and those particular platforms don't really charge you a whole lot to trade. And then you making your own decision versus you giving somebody your money to trade for you, and then they're taking some off the top. No matter your trade go wrong or right, they take their money off the top. So you don't need a broker. It's up to you if you want to use a broker. They can give you some insight, but I like to do my own research and exercise my own due diligence. Can you connect with the team? Like, oh, absolutely, definitely. We'll definitely talk about that. So yeah, man, investing is definitely cool. Let me tell you what else phenomenal. Real estate. Yeah, it's a lot of houses are popping up on the market like bing, 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 all over the place. I got a couple apps and different things that I use and simulators. They popping up. You know, bonds is good. I just got 10K sitting around. You could buy bonds. Yes, bonds. It's a guy. I'm gonna tell you about this guy. He's an Italian guy. He is the founder of Junk Bonds. Wikipedia him. Junk Bond founder. It's a phenomenal story. You got to look that up. That particular guy, Junk Bonds, is in the name, and people bought them. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, but bonds are good. T-bills, treasury bonds, all of them, definitely. So, but back to what I was saying about real estate. Real estate is definitely phenomenal. Like, it's going to be a great market. You know, and again, you can use your credit to further your real estate. That's what I did years ago. Thanks, Mama, for putting me on your account as an authorized user in 1996, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I was an authorized user back then for people even heard of authorized user. And I ain't even really know what it was and had and knew the benefits of it neither. But that paid my way to investing in real estate. So yeah, real estate is phenomenal. And get into the real estate market is you can really capitalize in the down market. Like that's when a lot of investors buy, low and sell high. That's an easy system there. It ain't that complicated. It's just find a good deal. And then the employee and the labor gonna be good because you're gonna do two things there. You're gonna help the guy that need a job that don't have a job that can do stuff like, drop ceilings, lights, cabinets, floors, centerpiece. I got guys that do stuff like that as well. Like we've been doing real estate for 20. Thanks, Tony, for introducing me years ago back when we was doing Rec Shop Records. My buddy been telling me to get into real estate. Some of his work back here, you're looking at in the background. We got all kind of stuff in real estate, but that's phenomenal because you're doing two things. You're getting the person a job that need a job, and you saving some money because it's a good time for him to work. So he gonna probably, work with you on some deals. And now you got a nice system going, and now you buying and selling houses. Like that's another good business. Definitely. What else is a good business out there? I mean, I'm not really, like I said, I was freestyling this moment. I want to talk and I want to get some feedback too. And I'm gonna give you some more information on what I think is good. Out of cleaning business, that's another great one right now. The janitorial services, Jana King and all that. I remember some dudes set them up when they first came out, and it was fine. They had you got to get employees. You got to have good employees. You got to have the contracts. You get the contracts. That wasn't the real problem. The problem was employees. But that's a definitely good business to be in. You can use. And then not only the cleaning business, you can collectibles. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Collectibles are great. Baseball cards, that was one of my things back in the day. I sold them all and started. That's another. I took the baseball cards, sold them, and did something else and whatever. But yeah, so collectibles are good. All of that is great, But back to what I was saying about the what was I saying? I think I was talking about real estate. Keep saying collect right now because okay, but. Oh wow! Then that's. Let me throw this question up here. People, are selling their collectibles right now because they may need to pay rent and buy food, and that's crazy. That's insane and it's sad. You know what I mean? That's why if you got it and you can help somebody, show love and all that, man. Right now, it's about helping people out. It's about bartering. I'm gonna talk about what is money. Money gonna be a whole different. When I break down money and currency and all that, that's one I think some people should really pay attention to, because can't nobody really describe and give you the definition of money. So what is money? And that's going to be a for real topic. It's going to be some parts behind that. So I'm going to break money down and how to really understand and use any type of currency to your advantage. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Mortgages is mine. So mortgages is a field. Like if you're doing homes, that's another business. That's a lot of underwriters. They write more loans than ever. People that's working at the banks, because people are refinancing their homes. They can pull money out to use because they don't know what's going to come. Like, I don't blame them. You don't know what's going to happen. And thanks to the bankruptcy code, you can just file bankruptcy. It's the code. You can, if you can't do it, you can't do it. So just understanding is a business. Understanding what to do during these times is a business too, because you got to have that knowledge. But doing your developer, that's what I was talking about. So you got your real estate guys, you got your team. So now you're doing two things. You buying the houses, you putting the people to work that really ain't got the job right now because it's hard to get jobs, and they going in there. And it ain't got to be a lot of them. If they want to keep social distance, then you got two people working, man. You do the living room, I'm gonna do the kitchen. You know what I mean? So you got the people working and doing it. So that's another opportunity that you can take advantage of right now. The real estate is cheap. The houses they got a tax sale coming up in Missouri. They got tax sales all over the country, but look them up. Jenny's got some. You can just walk into Jenny's and get their list. Jenny's got a lot of houses out there for sale in Jenny's, Missouri, rather. And you can just walk in there and grab stuff. Just you start dealing with the courthouse, the court clerk. Talk to the clerks in the courthouse at wherever you at, and ask them where your property is located. What properties do you have on the market for sale? They'll be glad to walk away or sell you them properties so they can start collecting taxes and build up the community. Another avenue is people that's probably losing their home. It's sad to say, this was back when modifications and short sales and loan modification for Burns plans, all of them was at an all-time high. That's when the real estate market crashed 2008, and it's going to do it again. A lot of people need help. A lot of people needed help, and we were saving their homes, doing loan modification, short sale, getting good rates. Like the bank rather keep that asset on the books versus lose that asset and take it off the books. So they want your loan to stay on the books. That's why they always trying to give you a deal, because it's bad to the investors. If this loan fall off the books, then there's nobody paying the interest on this loan. The key is the interest, which is part of what money really is, and I'm gonna talk about. So they don't want to lose this loan off their books, so they will work with you if you can't afford it, and you just need to go in there and negotiate. If you can't negotiate, have somebody negotiate for you. Question: what's your opinion on buying new homes versus old homes? Okay, it depends on the market. So new homes are fantastic, and even development is phenomenal. Like you can build your own concept and community, and if you do it right, people will move there. If you put everything in that community, they got a lot of these houses in like the Texas area where they done built a developer that took his ideologies and made this community, and people came. So not only would new houses work, development, building houses is good, because you can, and I'm gonna talk about that too later on the commercial real estate deal and real estate. I'm gonna go in depth. I got a lot of information on development, land development, commercial deals, real estate, all of that. Been in real estate for quite some time. So I love real estate and still learning. Wise man claim know nothing. Like I pick up my book and read. But I would stick to both. It just depends on the market. I gotta say both would be a great opportunity, just depending on where you at. Old homes is good because they already ready to go. People letting them go. If the reason why old homes are valuable, because once they become blighted and ain't nobody touched them, and they start like grass start growing up inside the house, you got, well, hopefully not inside the house, because then you don't want that. But the landscaping look bad, the house starting to become run down, and people that own the homes like they want to get rid of them. So them could be good deals, and if you got that eye and you know how to go in there and say, I'm gonna fix this house up and flip this house and turn it out inside out, which some things you can put out there and we can show how to flip homes and all that. I got some good guys that's real good with breaking down everything from doing, custom lights, all of that, you name it. But yeah, definitely, I would stick to both. If it depends on the deal. So if you find a good deal, that'd be awesome. Let me see what this question is here. I was thinking the same thing we're bringing in the niche and the community together. Yeah, absolutely. So the community, that's another benefit. Like people overlooking the neighborhood. Don't overlook the neighborhood or any neighborhood, because you can go in there with a plan and bring back things. Like the community need things. They need a lot of different things. Look at the stores and stuff. Look at the stuff they buy. You just got to identify that market. Like those are just people that's in a certain market. They money puts them in that position to buy things in that predicament. So you got to look at what's beneficial in that market. And no matter what market you in, you got to identify the market, do your research, extensive research before you jump out there and know what you're doing. That's the key. The information I heard, man, there's so much information I heard. Don't overwhelm yourself, but it's a lot of good information I heard and a lot of bad. But if you can good judge of character, understand human nature, then you can identify what works for you and anybody else for that matter. Where we at on time here? Okay, 21 minutes. Yeah, so it is recession-proof businesses exist. Like for real, trucking is another one. I had a buddy tell me, and this was a gentleman we helped out some years ago. He went from one industry to the other, and he got into the trucking field, got his credit up, got his business up, got funded, bought 2-3 trucks, started driving for himself, and would drive for Amazon. And told me, a couple of weeks, it was like Christmas and Thanksgiving right now, because everybody ordering things, and YouTube is your best friend. I just actually, so yeah, speaking of YouTube, everybody, I got my YouTube channel out there. So, because whoever said this just mentioned, I don't know who it is, because I can't see the name for some reason. I don't know. It's the StreamYard, giving me, I don't know. I'm still learning some of this technology, but we're going to learn and go at the same time. But yeah, YouTube is awesome. Yeah, and I just started the YouTube channel, putting out there, so y'all check that out. I'll be uploading good videos, breaking down things, expressing things, talking about stuff, putting videos out there. Any information I drop on my page, if you're trying to understand business, you better look at it. I ain't gonna say you better, you should, because I ain't just wasting my time. I'm trying to give people some good information and share it and let other people know, like, I can just be doing this instead of talking about it. But now I feel it's the need to talk about it, because I've been doing it for so long and it's been working throughout different times, and people that know me know different things about me and understand. So I'm just trying to share it and share some light. I'm passing that baton and giving information out there. So take heed to it. This is good information. If you're trying to start you a business and make money and be in this recession-proof, or have a recession-proof business in this, time that we facing right now, total debacle, then you need to pay attention to that stuff, or anything. It ain't got to be me, something, But yeah, recession-proof business, all of that stuff is beneficial. Trading stocks, real estate, the trucking company. Thus, the trucking company is going to change soon. Elon Musk and all that crap going on. I don't know if people seen them lights, like floating in the air. They say they satellites, and they send them out in space, right? And we seen them out here. Oh, it was crazy. It's the crazy. I thought that it was a game that alien invaders. I thought they were just gonna break apart and just start messing up the earth. It was crazy. And they say Elon Musk is putting them satellites out there, and it's gonna be hundreds of them. But it was a line of them. They looked like a bunch of stars just going through space. But I know one thing that he is doing and technology is doing, they putting together them self-driving trucks. So y'all guys in the trucking field, start figuring out how to advance yourself and take your business to the next level, whether it be trucking school, teaching people, educating people, getting them in, getting into self-driving trucks, because it's a companies I heard that already got millions of miles on self-driving trucks. These trucks are moving around. It's not just Musk doing it. Yeah, and it might not be just Musk. So I don't even know. I'm gonna do my research there. Man, I don't know what's going on. That's a whole nother topic. Like, that's what are they doing? The economy crashing. We seeing stars floating. And don't get it wrong, I've been seeing stars. I used to go up to the top of the mountains in Colorado. It ain't no floating stars or move. They moving around up there. There's some activity going on in space. I don't care what nobody say. I looked up there and seen all kind of crap. But back to the topic. So recession-proof businesses, anything that you see, that keep your eyes open. I mean, grocery stores, restaurants, delivery chains. Like, it's finna change. A lot of people, even opening up, they ain't finna be comfortable. So it's gonna be a different outlook and how people view on life. School's gonna be different, everything, man. This is weird. It's very weird, but at the same time, it probably was needed. It probably was time. It's just the future. It's the way of the world. We moving into new technology, so and that's where cryptocurrency coming in, the blockchain come in. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the blockchain. The blockchain is it's a method of identifying your companies and making sure if you say this product is organic, you can track it down to its source. And you can also follow it from point A to point Z. So that's what the blockchain is going to be about. And then that's going to, a lot of businesses are going towards the blockchain. We in the process too of developing blockchain technology so we can help companies be identified as a good company sitting there. So all of that is going to be, something to really focus on technology. So that's another business. Start coding, get in the code and start developing some code because it's another good thing to do. Everybody, this is code, this is technology. The coronavirus accelerate what's already happening. Yes, and that's true. This is, and I ain't gonna jump into that, but yeah, this virus is changing some things, man. But the key here is to focus on the business, get yourself some currency, get out the way, you know what I mean, for anything that's coming, because things are gonna continue to come. You got to be able to block a punch, bob and weave, whatever it is you can do, survive, help out your family, help out your friends, help out your folks. This is just time. And it's time to really showing each other one another current, sharing is current, sharing love, all of that is very important, but back to business, selling different products. Like I see a lot of beauty products, women products, man, it's so, what's that girl who made the makeup show, the $1 billion in sales, one of the Kylie Jenner, whatever, but, and my girl and my daughters, and they know that, but that ain't what I really focus on and pay attention. But it catch my attention when I see somebody selling the product and it just took off, and that's the key. The key is to find something that works for you. Again, when people say, well, this is my first time going in business, I never had a business, I always worked my entire life. Well, it's cool working. It's good to be used to that, but be used to doing something too. Get a trade, get a trade. Pick yourself up a trade. It's electrical skills, plumbers, HVAC, carpenters, detail guys. Man, pick up a trade. Pick up a skill and ability. You get yourself a skill, you can use that skill. Start learning, earn it. Schools that if these kids ain't going to school, parents start teaching them. Don't let them just stay up all night playing the game and sleep all day. Like, put them to work. Now you can educate them with the information you want to provide them. So if you wasn't with education, or the education was a little bit different than what you anticipate, or you want to do it this way or whatever, now you can. So take advantage of that. Education is huge. Education that's a business. That's going to keep you ahead too. Because what I do is educate myself on different things that's taking place, current events, what's going on, and I need to know what's going on. I'm gonna do my due diligence to make sure I know what's going on. Fixing your credit. Like I know we have a credit per company and I promote this, but man, credit will take you a long way. It's just that simple. Like I ain't even got to say no more about that. I ain't even trying to sell you on credit per. You should be sold already 10 years ago, 20 videos ago. I had one of my buddies shoot me a message and say, Bo, 10 years ago, a good friend of mine, I was going to post that picture. We was doing credit back then in the office, making it happen. I got a young lady who went and purchased a home, fixing her credit. She hit me and said that, man, the mortgage man pulled my credit, and she buying a home during the time right now, and her score was an 801. An 801, I was like, yeah, buddy, you definitely buying that home. So, in the 800s, and we got it there. We can get you in them eights, buddy, 350 to 850. Look at your score, see where you at. The closer you are to 350, the worse off you are. The better closer you are to 850, the better off you are. Use them numbers. They say numbers don't tell no stories. What's a number? Yo, Social Security is a number. EIN is a number. Your bank account, them numbers. Your credit scores, them numbers. Why y'all ain't playing with them numbers, man? Everything about numbers. When they do bookkeeping and balance these loans and want you to pay this money, them numbers. how much money did they develop or drop off in the economy? Them big numbers. So we need to be putting up some numbers. That's just it. Getting your team together and getting motivated. And the key is motivation too. And don't procrastinate. Don't put off today what you can do. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Like, do that now. Don't be, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna do it. Because ain't nobody else playing. You see how the world's spinning around you, moving fast. Man, they flying satellites and I don't know what that is. They got a train of them. I'm like, what kind of technology is that? I'm gonna find out because that's intriguing to me. So I want to go to space, but that's a whole nother topic. But again, you need to think about what's beneficial for you. What you like to do, your passion. Think about your passion. So I'm gonna conclude this with how to find the inner you, the deeper you. So look at your passion. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you content? Those the businesses that you need to be involved in, or the area of what you need to think about to do to be involved in, because you can turn it into a business. Just really think about it. I don't know what you like doing, but you can explain and share it and spread it. But whatever it is you like doing, you can turn it into something beneficial that can help other people. That's another thing. The key to success is helping other people. That's why when I talk about credit repair, we trying to help. I want to take you from credit repair to business credit, to development, to contracts, to all of that, and to where your money coming in because you got a government contract. The government got all the money, right? The government taking all our money, right? So the government got all the contracts. So let's just make it a circle. They can have it and then they can give it back. Just get in business. So it's a lot of things. And they giving contracts for, again, oranges. Or orange, rather. Oranges ain't really a proper word, but they giving contracts for that. If you, the state of Missouri, correctional facility, they got contracts for everything. Paper towel, toothbrush, clothes, oranges. You just get your business together, cross your T's, dot your I's, get your certifications and all of that, which ain't complicated to do, and you in business. Not go out there and get a contract from them. So when you pay them their money, they paying you yours. Everybody happy. But passion, man, it got to be passion driven. So whatever your knack is, your natural skill and ability, your oil. Man, I got a story about oil. I got in oil when it was about 6 cents, $6 a barrel, and it was trading. And I was laying there and we was thinking, our oil got to go back up. I ain't do no research at all. And I put my money in oil. And when I put my money in oil, thinking it was going to turn around and go back up, man, it just fell off the market. That's when it hit bottom. I lost some bucks there, but I got it back elsewhere. But yeah, oil is definitely good because it's going to definitely come back. Gas is cheap. Oil we going to always be back to rolling. So buy you some oil stock. That's definitely a good thing. But again, passion. So have yourself some passion, natural ability. You got to know your skill. What kind of skill do you have? And use that skill and push it, man. Because people, with the money coming in and the way things finna happen and change, we still like things. We still like supporting. We still like all of that. So I'm pretty sure whatever someone get out there, you got enough people to support. You got social media to put it out there. You got all kind of channels and avenues. And so that's my top topic and talk for the day, TNT. I appreciate it. I just want to jump on here, do about 30, 35 minutes, not a whole lot of time. I won't take up a whole lot of your time. I'm going to do more videos down the line. Wednesday, just join me again next Wednesday. Share this video, put it out there, sharing is current. We're going to talk more. I can get feedback. Another thing, you tell me what you're interested in. I probably have a little bit of information about it already, just ain't thought about it. So, the more people get involved, the more I can talk about different topics and elaborate and show, in regards to automation and expose the weakness of our company. Yep. So yeah, educating is current. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a nice comment. Thank you there. So yeah, man, I want to thank everybody from jumping on, spending a little time with me here. While I give you a little bit of my time, because this is just something I'm trying to stick to and be dedicated with, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. If I ain't going to make it, you would know about it. But I'm trying to be dedicated. Man, I appreciate y'all too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate everybody, man, for showing love. I've been a good-hearted, generous person. That's just how I am. People from my high school, younger days, all that, same old me, same old Bo. Ain't nothing changed, But let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's get in the stern wheel. Let's drive. Don't let up off them brakes. You know what I mean? Keep going and keep growing. Keep while you're looking, keep pushing. What else, Ryan? I can do that all day long, do it all the time. But yeah, we're gonna definitely figure out a game plan. As I get more information, I'm gonna drop some stuff off, drop it on you. Salad, yes, what I'm talking about. I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop some things on y'all, man, and keep dropping little jewels and information, man. We're gonna spread this information. That's what this about. These channels and stuff right here, I ain't just gonna kick it and all that. We finna show you what's happening. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. Other than that, y'all have a good day. Enjoy. Remember, man, get into trade and start learning. I'm going to talk about trade. I'm going to talk about cryptocurrency because them things doing numbers. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin been going up. Bitcoin is at 6,000. The coin is up to about 10,000. So $6,000 would have been 10 grand in a month. 60 grand would have been 100 grand. I'm just saying. And also all these other cryptocurrencies that's good. I talk about some of them too. And what they benefits are and what they do. But yeah, get in the stock, get in the investment. It's hella opportunities out there. Just don't let this fly by you. During this time in crisis, while they stirring up the water in the east, you can catch your fish in the west. So you got to pay attention. Don't get distracted behind all the little distractions that's out there. Focus. This is the time to really focus. You know what I mean? 2020. Yeah, you should have bought it when it was 500. Yeah, Bitcoin was. But look, check it out. This ain't how you don't. Think about it. If you would have bought it when it was 500, you probably would have sold it when it went to 1,000, right? Because that's how I trade. I'd be like, man, I get in because trading it ain't easy. You can trade you can do trading where you not putting real money, or you can trade real money. It's gonna be different. It's like gambling. When you up, you don't know when to quit. You're like, it's gonna keep going up. Stock doing this, and you making money. All of a sudden, it go down. You're like, dang. Or the stock going up, and you catch it going down, and you're like, yeah. So it's different things you can do. But Bitcoin supposedly, and it probably crypto you can trade 24/7. So can Forex. Forex right now jumping. I be on the German 30. I be on the Dow 30. You go to Forex right now. MetaTrade 4. Download that on your app. Think, but it's a lot more to that. We have to go through the channel. Changing Bitcoins throughout your wallets without any fees. What? Man, Bitcoin is crazy. Say half your position when it double. That's how I do. That's dollar cost averaging. That's true. Like when it go down, you say I have. When it go up, I say I have my position and I just let it ride, pass it down. But another thing I was going to say, Bitcoin supposed to go up to like $250,000 a share. The only company that's $250,000 a share is. Do anybody know? Let me give you 5 seconds to answer this. 2, 0. Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway. Look his company, man. That boy in real estate, they in big boy trading. That's what I'm talking about. We can start a trading group right here. Get people together, and people, once they trust you to make money with their money like they do Berkshire Hathaway, his share is 250,000. So Bitcoin could perhaps get there and exceed. You see what just happened in China with Bitcoin? Do your research. So a lot of things is happening. You know what I mean? Amazon is 2K. You need to be investing in these companies, man. And then not only do you just buy the stock, you can buy the futures. You can operate the contracts without a whole lot of money. So if you only got a couple $100, you can, because the share might be 2,000 a share. You can't buy one share and make no money, but you can operate the contract, put in call, and you can bet long term that if it go up or down. So it's a lot of things. Yeah, wow, I know. Appreciate that. Wow, it is. Wow, whoopsie. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, wow, I know, right? I appreciate that. But you can definitely do things, man. It's a lot of opportunities out there. I know I'm supposed to cut this 5 minutes ago, but when you're going and growing, it's going. And you jamming, you slamming. It's cool. People involved, I like that. I ain't just gonna cut y'all off. I got other things I got to be doing and moving around here. But I like doing this. I like sharing information. I like talking to people. I looked at owning a company and not shares. Hey, and you know what? Let me tell you about companies though. But let me tell you what's even better about companies. And I'm gonna talk about this. You can take your company and put $1 per share value and issue 75,000 shares out the gate and start doing splits. So you can raise 75,000 with your company, with your shares, if you got people that believe in you. So you can do the IPO, initial public offering, and sell shares to your own company. So I'm with that. I'm with owning your own company and selling your own shares. How about that one? So yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Stock options, those are good. Yeah, those are just options where you don't have to buy the stock. So it's good. It's definitely good. That's deep learning. I'm learning, man. I appreciate it. I got a lot of good details, man. Like I'm finna start sharing, man. I'm finna drop some stuff on you, and it's finna make some people successful. I ain't playing because I know people gonna take this stuff and run with it. Some guys already did it, and it's been guys doing it. Guys that really know me and jamming people around, man, they've been taking information and they gone. They might take something I was doing it, and I'm calling them now for what I used to do. And like, man, I need you, and that's fine. So I ain't never tripping. We can work together. Don't get that. Don't get that ideology in your head that we can't work together. That's another thing we had to, remove. We got to remove that little envy and jealousy that a lot of us have towards one another. Cut that shit out, like flat out, because that's a distraction. That's destruction. That's a minus. You ain't trying to put no minus. You're trying to do a plus. Minus subtract, plus build up. So cut all that out. Like we ain't nobody got time to be playing. You know what I mean? And we ain't playing over here. So that's why we're trying to give you this good information. But that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all jumping on her. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. You know what I mean? More live stuff to come, more stuff I'm going to share, more stock trade, more tips, more real estate. We finna get it popping on Facebook, y'all. So y'all enjoy out here, man. Thanks again. Share the video, like, comment, do all the above. Let's build up a community. You build up, I'm going to build up. The more people jump on her, the more I'm going to talk about. Flat out. Y'all enjoy. Everyone, wait a minute. Everyone can teach you something. Get rid of that ego. Now, hold on. Now, I ain't finna go yet. I can't see who that is. I don't know what you misinterpreted. It ain't about an ego. See, that's what Henry Ford, people confuse Henry Ford with being focused and being determined with an ego. So it ain't no ego, whoever this knucklehead is. It's about being determined. And I don't. And if you listen to my whole video and if you know me, you would know everyone can teach you something. I already said that. A wise man claimed to know nothing. So I'm steady learning. So whoever made this comment, you can shove it because I don't know what you mean by that. You don't know what you're talking about. It ain't about no ego. But anyway, I wanted y'all to see that, and I'm going to jump off her, and I'm going to find out who that is, and I'm going to deal with them later. Thanks. Enjoy. Oh, okay. I apologize. Now I see it. Okay. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. I don't like being mean to nobody. That ain't me. But at the same time, you got to defend yourself. But yeah, so yeah, everyone, you're right. Everyone can teach something. So get rid of the ego. And that's true. Now that's true. Now let me elaborate on that because I thought he was speaking to me because I can't see who it is. And my bad. But yeah, that's true. And you got to. Yeah, you got to get rid of that because I had LOL. I apologize. Yeah, so yeah, you got to. And then I had that too, man. Like we don't want to work with each other. We ain't really focused with each other, and that's the problem. And we do be egotistic, narcissistic, narcissistic. Yeah, those are true words. And I might have that problem too at one point myself. I call myself different things, and you shouldn't. Get rid of that. And then we can work together because see, that's the problem. We too competitive. We compete. What we competing for? This fiat currency, the money ain't real. So why you tripping? So we shouldn't. Like it ain't real at all anyway. It's about your character. It's about your heart. That's where the love come from. That right there turns into money. It ain't or whatever you call money. Again, I'm going to talk deeply on money. And I appreciate that. I didn't mean, I appreciate. So I know you showed me all love. I apologize about that. I didn't know. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But that is so true. Everything, like you said, right here, everyone can teach you something. That's true. Like, and I'm learning. You can learn something from a dummy. Like for real. Bums, anybody. I done pulled up on people on the street that I might gave them some money. I talk to them because I want to know. You know what I mean? I want to know what's going on and really what's in their head because really the problem is up here. You know what I mean? Ain't no work because what's being controlled is up here. What's making you react is up here. Everything is up there. The red pill, the blue pill. Y'all right now we need to go back and watch the very first series of The Matrix and understand what life is really about and take it to another level. You know what I mean? For real. And let's start working together. We can fight all this crap off. It ain't nothing. Humans done conquered all kind of disease, mis-ease stuff. We some monsters. You know what I mean? When we put our mind to it, it's over with. When you put minds together, that's infinite intelligence. You know what I mean? Like it's other energy that we're misusing and we can redirect that energy. If you take the sun and take that mirror and you hit that sun and you beam that sucker the right way, what that do? It forces that you heat up and you put that energy in the right place. That's what you can do. Just zone that energy in somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the new Mason movie to come out. So am I, because I wonder what they finna talk about and show what's not, because this shit crazy. But yeah, man, you zone that energy on something, man. Just focus. That's why you can pick what you like to do. And once you focus in on it, it worked. I'm not kidding. That worked. That's all you got to do. Part of the problem is battling yourself. Battling yourself is part of the problem. Because self is going through a whole lot. You know, self is the problem, man. We flesh, and what the book says, all books talk about self. So we need to understand self and then start getting out there and sharing the current, because ain't nobody showing no love. Everybody said this here bringing about love. That's one thing I like about this, man. I mean, I hate it, but I like it. It's bringing love. It's bringing people together. People becoming close. People start not to worry about all the vanity, all the stuff that was flamboyant and all that. Ain't nobody care for real as much. Ain't nobody, and you ain't forced to care, because people that didn't have that had to act like they had it to be a part of that. And you ain't really got it like that. Like, I don't care to do nothing. Man, it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? We can stun all day long. Stun ain't nothing, but it ain't about stun. It's about doing it. You know what I mean? Making it happen. Like, and you can by focusing on anything, all these opportunities I heard, all these businesses, stuff like that. And then show people how you can do it and make money and help them. Back to the last thing I just thought about, I was going to say, the key is helping people. So once you grab and start helping people, man, it trickles down. That's it. That's the pyramid. Starting a pyramid and it fall down. Your first focus should be helping the next person, no matter what it is. And we do that. We try to help people. We try to give them stuff. I try to show them things that's beneficial. Some listening, some of this stuff falling deaf on ears, like it's going in this one and out that one. I mean, that's fine, but you're going to tell me 5-10 years later, and I've heard this before, man, you was telling me that 10 years ago. Man, I told you, wasn't listening. Everybody ain't hearing. That's what that third eye is. That's when you feel and you heard. You know, you need to listen, and not just to me. Listen to yourself and people that say you do the right thing. But with that being said, man, I'm out. I appreciate everybody's time. I appreciate, man, last thing. It'll make you better what you do. It do. It really do, But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man, because I love talking, of course. And if the more people talk, I'm gonna keep one day I'm gonna do a session and we just gonna chat. When I post chat, we just finna chat about everything and figure out some things. But with that being said, man, thank y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all evening. Have a good day. Happy 2020 again. We still in perfect vision. I was putting that out there before. Yeah, have a good night to all y'all too, but it's still 2020, perfect vision, meaning you need to be paying attention to what's going on out there. 2020, I see you again.